Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Ro, how are you? I'm trying to switch this account so I can look at this live. How you doing, sis? Switch accounts. How are you doing today on this beautiful Saturday? I'm trying to go to. Okay, here I am. Hey, Tanya Bell, how are you? I'm doing good, good. I decided to go live. I was gonna make some turkey sausages, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go live because I did have one of my son raised Mia say to me, she said, Twaun, you don't show us any cooking anymore. And I was like, you know what? I haven't cooked in a while on videos. I'm always showing y'all me packing my bag of what I eat in a day, but not cooking. So I said, you know what? Let me show them these sausages that I am getting ready to cook. I have never made sausages before, you guys. But they just like making hamburger patties, and meatballs. So I said, well, let me go ahead and just make my own. I decided to cook. I put some beef stew on for tomorrow's dinner. My husband, he was talking to my daughter, the one that the kids need that has a YouTube channel, the one that lives in Thailand now. He was talking to her and he told her, he said, your mama don't cook no more like she used to. She eat weird. And I said, I don't eat weird. And I was like, you're right, I really don't cook anymore like I used to. So I said, you know what? Let me start back cooking at least the Sunday dinners that my husband loves so much that I cook. And then, Ro, you laughing. Let me tell you what I told him, Ro. I told my husband, y'all remember when we were kids, how our parents used to tell us, either you gonna eat what I cook for dinner, or you gonna go to bed hungry. That's what I told my husband the other day, y'all. Let me turn this other light on. It's kind of dark in here. I hate to say it, y'all, but I told him, I said, either you gonna eat what I cook, or you just gonna go to bed hungry. So I said, well, you know what? He fell in love with my cooking, my soul food cooking. So I'm at least get him a nice Sunday dinner every week. But during the weekday, well, put it this way, he'll have it for Sunday and Monday. I make sure it's enough for him to eat 2 days. And then after that, he just gonna have to eat what I eat, y'all. That's it. If he don't want it, then hey, substitute it. But what I do, honestly, whenever I cook something I know he don't like asparagus or Brussels sprouts, I then will give him some broccoli or some string beans. I will at least do that. So, Rose said yes, Twaun, LOL. So that's what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to make sure I give my husband a nice Sunday dinner with his soul food that he loves, okay? And he can have leftovers for Monday. And then, the rest of the week, he going to have to eat what I eat. I will substitute his vegetables. Because for the most part, all meat that I eat, he eats. There's meats that he eats that I won't eat, But there's a lot of vegetables that I eat that he would not eat, like eggplant. He don't like stuff like that. So whenever I do eggplants, I do something else for him. So yeah, y'all gonna start seeing me doing some more cooking because people been asking. So yeah, my husband been saying I don't cook no more because I'm gonna tell y'all, 3 days we ate those little, 2 days he ate the little Publix thing, and 2 days I ate the little Publix. I actually brought 3 meals for him, but he was like, I'm going to get me a sandwich. One night he was like, he was done with it. Well, my husband said those little Publix meals are really good, but he just said that that one that he had that had the beef, what's it, hamburger steak or whatever with the mashed potatoes, it was really good that he called me in here to taste it, and it was really good. But he just said I could have had 2 pieces of this meat. So I said, okay, well the next time I buy you 2 of those little trays instead of 1. But yeah, so Rose said I do the same. I cook my husband some grits and fried fish for breakfast this morning. Oh, okay. Now see, whenever I do something like that, I'll eat it too. I'll do the fried fish for me too, except for the catfish. I don't like catfish. He like catfish, but I don't. So when he have catfish, normally he go to this little restaurant up the road and he'll buy it. But I don't know. We got a deep fryer back from my daughter. So he might drop him a whole catfish in every now and then. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and I'm going to get started. Let me wash my hands again. I didn't wash my hands one time, but I'm going to wash them again. Because I've been playing with that iPad, and my granddaughter was over here last weekend, and she had the iPad. And so, yeah. I know she was doing a lot of coughing and stuff, and I don't want to get sick. So, wash my hands. Drop my towel in the water. I have to get another one now. So yeah, I put some beef stew on. I told my husband to stop by the store before he come home and grab some carrots, potatoes, and a cabbage. So I'm gonna do a cabbage. I'm gonna put the carrots and potatoes inside of the beef. And then, I don't know, if I do gravy with the beef, usually when I do the beef stew, I make like a soup, then I don't put the carrots in it. I may just put the carrots inside the cabbage. And then do the potatoes with the onions, bell pepper, and celery inside of the beef stew. I'll figure it out once I start cooking. But I'm definitely going to do, let me delete this person on here to my do I eat cat. No, I don't eat no cat. Well, you know what? I'm not going to delete you yet because some people do eat cat and dog. I will say that. I do know some people who have, you know, been in other countries, like when they was in the military and stuff. They said they ate dog. But yeah, but I think that person being funny, so thank you for taking them off. Yes, Mia, you here for the cooking? Oh, she meant catfish. Okay, thing. No, I don't. My husband eat catfish, but I don't. Hey, Jeezy, how are you? Thanks for joining. So, Mia, in this video, I picked up some Butterball ground turkey from Publix. They had them 2 for $7. So I said, you know what? Let me grab 2 of those and make me some turkey sausage. Because let me tell y'all why. I'm going to share with y'all why I decided to do this. This shows how disciplined I am, y'all. How I'm getting disciplined. For those of you that watch my pack my bag with me videos, y'all know that I'm always eating chicken sausage. I do chicken sausage in the mornings because the chicken sausage tastes better than those turkey sausages. Because I really have gotten away from eating pork sausage. But my husband, he from Georgia, y'all. He country. He love him some pork. And I've been trying to get away from that pork for my blood pressure for one. But my husband love pork. So I buy him the pork sausages. And this right here, these Smithfield sausages, I got the other morning and I was like, I don't want no chicken sausage today. Let me just eat some pork sausage. You know how I had like the same breakfast sandwich like 2 days already. And I was like, I want chicken sausage this morning. Let me just put some pork sausage on it. Listen, I put these 2 pieces of pork patties in the frying pan. Started cooking them. Man, closer y'all can see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring the camera closer. I don't know why I got y'all so far back like that. I put these 2 pieces of pork sausages in the frying pan. And as it was cooking, I'm in here with my phone. I got my scanner, and I'm scanning everything, putting all my food in my FitnessPal. And I looked at the caloric intake, and that thing said, 1 patty, 170 calories. 1 patty, 17 fat. 6 saturated fat. And 5 protein. I said, oh no, that means I'm getting 340 calories and 2 sausages. Honey, you see how, let me show y'all again. I don't play. You see how this side real dark? Because it's cooked. That's the side it was cooking on. Look at the other side. I didn't even let the other side, I didn't even flip it over. I hurried, took that spatula, took one of these containers, put that sausage in there. I said, I'm not gonna give away 300 of my good calories on 2 of these sausages. The devil is a liar. Honey, I put that in the refrigerator so fast. And I told my husband yesterday, I said, take them 2 sausages up there in that bowl to work. Cook you some eggs and have it for your breakfast, but I don't know why he didn't take it. Listen, I went and I ended up eating 4 of my chicken sausages, which is 100 calories. Y'all see that? 100 calories. 3 is like 90, but I did 4 just so I can get a little bit more extra protein. I normally do 3, but lately I've been doing 4 since I increased my protein. So here's a chicken sausage that I'm always using. I get these from GFS, Gordon Food Store. They call Jones Dairy Farms. I use these, and 3 of these is 90 calories, 5 fat, 1.5 saturated fat. See the huge difference? 10 protein. Yeah. So when I do 4, it's 100 calories. I think 13 protein, something like that. Honey, I put that back so fast. Okay. I put them things in the refrigerator so fast, I didn't even flip over to let the other side of the patty brown. I told my husband, I said, you won't have to cook it long because it's halfway done. Well, you know, they already be done where you just heat them because they be frozen. But yeah, the girl this was, so I went to Publix and got this ground turkey. And I said, I am going to make me some turkey sausages myself. And let's just see how they come out, because Jimmy Dean is the only turkey sausages that I like. Some of those other turkey sausages I've tried, I don't care for them. Jimmy Dean, I will eat them. However, I always have to go to Sam's Club to get a really good deal on the Jimmy Dean. So I just said, you know what? I don't go to Sam's all the time. So I said, I'm just going to make my own. And then the next time I go to Sam's Club, then I'll pick up something from Jimmy Dean. But I don't know. If mine tastes better, I may just keep making my own, y'all. We'll see. We shall see. But thank y'all for joining me. So, like I said, this is going to be my first time doing this. We're going to see what's what, and we'll go from there. Okay, so she said it was catfish, gotcha. Hey, Kim J, thanks for joining us. Hey, Jamaica, Kelly Richardson, good to see you. Kim say, I love pork too. Don't get me wrong, I do too. Hot Cocoa says, are you craving Wingstop? No, I haven't had Wingstop in a long time. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes it ain't about the calories, it's about the deliciousness. But when you trying to lose weight, honey, you got to cut sometimes some calories and some fat. And that's what I'm trying to do. So anyway, I'm going to use 2 pounds of these ground turkey. And this is Butterball. It's 85% lean, 15% fat. My nephew told me, make sure you do 85% lean on your protein. So I'm like, okay. He said at least 85%. My dietitian, she told me to get as close as 90 as I can get. So I said it's 85, so that's what we're gonna work with, y'all. That's what we gonna work with. I got my beef stew on. It's starting to boil. I make sure I keep the pot kind of cracked. I don't want the water to go over. Y'all know I stopped using that Body Complete. Sometimes I used to cook with all the time, so I have all the different ingredients in the large containers now. So that's basically what I did. Everything that you put in Body Complete, I put it on the beef stew, and then I added a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the granulated onion to it, granulated garlic. I'm going to add oregano. I like oregano taste, y'all, with sausage. And then pink Himalayan salt. Those are the only ingredients that I am going to use on this. Now, let me tell y'all, I'm not Betty Crocker, okay? I'm not, what other lady name that be cooking? What lady name y'all be cooking with Snoop? I'm not her. I'm not Paula Deen. The way my mom and my great aunt / grandmother taught me how to cook, you just cook. You cook and you taste as you eat, as as you're cooking, and yeah. I just can't explain it. I don't measure like that, y'all, when I cook. That's why I haven't done my own cookbook. Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna do one, but I'm just not a measuring person, y'all. The way I was raised, we just put it in there and we taste as we cook. I don't measure, so I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna be using no measuring spoons, y'all. Yeah, okay. But I'm not gonna put a lot. You know, we just measure it with our eyes. That's what we do. We measure with our eyes. That's the pink Himalayan salt. I hope y'all can understand what I'm saying. That pork so good. Yeah, it's good. Good to see you. The calories bank is real. Gotta pick and choose how to spend it. Exactly. Exactly, Mia. Hey, Adriana, how are you? Martha Stewart. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Martha Stewart. I'm not Paula Deen. I'm not Martha Stewart. And I'm not Betty Crocker. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Martha, is it Martha White? I think Martha White is the one with the cornbread. Yeah. So here I'm going to do some oregano leaf. I'm going to put some of that in here. I probably could do some parsley too. But nah, I think I would do parsley if I was doing meatballs to make it like for some type of Italian dish. Put some of that in there. Then we're gonna do our granulated onion, and you see I put some salt, y'all, but I'm not putting too much salt because I'm not trying to make my blood pressure high. Open the big side, y'all. I be heavy-handed when I cook with onion and garlic. I love me some onion and garlic together. You hear me? Yes, I do. All that dust. So those are the 4 things that I am adding to my sausage. Have any of you made sausage before? If you have, comment below and let me know what you put in it. Rowood say she don't measure. Kim said, I told you those pork sausage have a good bit of saturated fat, cholesterol in them. I don't want turkey or chicken sausage, so I will eat my pork sausage sparingly unless I find some with less. I got you. Of the cholesterol, and that's fine. We watch and we do not judge. Bam, that's it. We watch and we don't judge. Adriana says, what brand are your seasonings? I got these from Gordon's food store, which is called GFS Gordon Food Store, and this is Trade East. Trade East, I believe it's an Indian brand, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, these are the ones that I'm using. Trade East. They all by Trade East. I'm gonna grab some gloves right quick, y'all, to put them on the water and bring them in here because I don't want to get this meat all in my fingernails. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Hold tight. Hold tight. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get these this meat all in my fingernails. Jeezy one, thumbs up. Mia, I'm just so excited. Twaun cooking. When you gonna do some cooking? She say, Kim J. Mia wanna know when you gonna cook, hunty. All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna mix this up. Oh, it's so soft. Mix this up real good. Have anybody made turkey sausage before? What do you add to it when you make it? Now, I know when I do the meatballs, I'm going to add other stuff to it. I'm going to put some parsley. I'm going to put some Italian seasoning. I may even add some thyme to it. I call it thyme. Thyme. Yeah. I add some of that to it. Something like that. Oh, my glove coming out. It's kind of smelling kind of good here. Got a nice little smell to it. I'm going to add some more of this oregano. I can hardly see a lot of it in here. Look, y'all. Now I feel handicapped. There you go. Should have opened the big side. I smell the garlic and onion big time in it. I don't want to put too much salt because I know once I add my cheese to it, to the sandwich, and then with the bread, that's going to have, then whatever season I put in the egg, when I cook the egg that morning, it's going to have a little salt in it. So I don't want to make them too salty. So I will not add any more salt. But like I said, I can smell the onion. I can smell the garlic real good. Y'all see, I put it in a little glass bowl so y'all can see better. Everyone should do what's best for them because we are different and we are going to enjoy our differences and opposites, right? Yeah, that's true, Kim. That's true. Everybody should do what works for them. You never make turkey sausage? No, I never make turkey sausage. Everybody going to do what's best for them, but at the end of the day, in doing so, make sure whatever you're doing is going to be healthy, And then, too, everything ain't always got to be healthy. Let's just say that. Because there are times, I'm going to put it on this. There are times, y'all, where I will still eat my pork, I just try not to eat it that often. So, it's going to be times that we're going to still eat our pork, Okay, so I think I mixed it up pretty good, y'all. I can smell it. I can smell that onion. I can smell the garlic. I can smell the oregano in it. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these up. Let me put the stove on. Put the stove on. I'm putting it on low heat right now. Let it start warming up my frying pan. Now I got to see how many of these sausages I'm going to make. Because I got to make sure, that's why I kept the packages, because I got to make sure I track these properly so that I'm eating the right caloric intake for that day. I don't want to make them too big, but I want to make them about that size of what we just saw. So, this meat is real soft. It's nothing like the chicken. The chicken be kind of thicker than this when you do chicken meatballs, but I never make turkey meatballs or turkey sausages. So make a nice little cute shape. That's a nice size. So probably if I make them that size, I'll just put one on the bread. If I make them that size, I'd rather do one anyway than to have two. You ate bacon yesterday? What you say? I'm not sure, Mia. I'm talking about doing a live cooking show. Maybe one day on an extra camera to get better view. We shall see. I ate bacon yesterday, girl. Twaun. Yeah, get Twaun thumbs up. I'm on my cell phone right now. I don't know why I didn't bring my computer in here. I just did the cell phone. It'd be easy to just do the cell phone. That's the reason why the view is up, right? So yeah, y'all, I'm just taking the, you know how we make hamburgers. And it smells so good, y'all. It smells good. You can smell that onion and garlic. I love me some onion and garlic, baby. Yes, yes, yes. And besides, when you start cooking them, you know they're going to shrink a little bit anyway, so. What I'm going to have with the sausage? Oh, I'm going to have like a breakfast sandwich. I'm not going to eat it today. I'll have it like for a breakfast sandwich. You know what? I could save some of this turkey, y'all, and put it on my cable bowl. Y'all see I went to cable. I don't know if y'all can see that that far over there. But anyway, I got my cable over there. It's in the microwave, but the bag's still on the counter. I went to cable today. Me and Tamika, she is Tamika, and Kim J Sweet Healthy Life, who's on here right now. We did the little challenge. We went to run. Kim had to walk because she couldn't get in the track where she was going at. It was locked up, so she had to go to a park. There was a lot of people walking, so she didn't have enough room for her to run, so she had to walk. But we did challenge ourselves today to try to run around the school track, and I did a live. If you want to check out all of our lives. Mine, she is Tamika, because you'll see different stuff. But all of us was live at the same time, and we ran around the track one time successfully without stopping. And so when I left from there, I had to go where my husband was, and my husband was at our runner profit checking on things. So I left him there and went to cable, got my cable, came home, and I ate. And I ate half of the bowl, but I ate all of the chicken. Not chicken, I'm sorry, all the steak that was on the bowl. So I don't have no more meat on it. And I got the steak harissa. Have y'all ever had that before? I think it has like 39 grams of protein. And then I got the pita chips. And there are 6 pita chips. I ate 5 of them. Them pita chips so good with the garlic on them. Oh my God, it's so good. So I got 1 pita chip left and a whole half a bowl of the veggies with the brown rice. So I did have them to add some extra roasted vegetables. The roasted vegetables don't come with it. With the Brussels sprouts and what is it? Brussels sprouts, I believe, broccoli, and carrots. I had them to give me a serving of that to add to it. So I made sure I tracked that. And so I only ate half of all of that. So I do need to add some more protein to it and eat the rest of it later tonight for my dinner. So that's what I'm going to be eating all day, y'all. My cable bowl. And that's it. Because I didn't have, I would say it was brunch because I didn't eat until, because cable opened at 10:45. So by the time I got home, let's say I didn't eat till about 11:45, 12 o'clock, somewhere up in there. I just got to eat not too long ago. Just say that. Maybe about an hour ago, maybe, if anything. So I probably could eat one of these sausages and put it on my bowl as a source of protein. Because I'm definitely going to need some more protein because I think by the time I put the pita, by the time I eat the rest of that pita and the rest of that bowl, I think it's only going to be 49 grams of protein. And y'all know my minimum goal is 80. But that food is so filling. It's so filling. And let me tell y'all, today is Saturday. We do know that, right? I do my injection on Wednesdays. So normally, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I don't eat a lot at all. I barely get my 1,500 in if I do. I was talking to Kim J about that because I think even Wednesday, I didn't get 1,500 calories in Wednesday. I didn't get 1,500 calories in Thursday. Last night, which was Friday, I got 1,500 and I went over just a little bit. I think by 14 or something. I gotta look at it, but I barely went over. I was surprised I did that, probably because what I ate. That's why I went over. Because I had some wings, so the wings probably what took me over with the calories. But yeah, sometimes I don't go over. I don't reach my 15 on those first couple of days of taking my injection. it be those last 3 days when the life of that medicine has went down some. That's when I usually go over the 15 and be eating like 1,700, you know, calories or whatever. But with that being said, I still lose weight. But I wanted to share that because some people say, oh, you know, they hear me say all the time that I eat when I'm not hungry. And I do that, and I kind of explained it already in my other video that I released this morning, last night, whenever I released it, early this morning. I do eat when I'm not hungry. That's because, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm making 10. I'll make this one a little bigger. I can tell right now this one's going to be bigger. So there's 10 patties, and this one is going to be the one. I'll make sure I cook this one last. This is the one I'll probably eat today because I do need more protein, and I'll figure out. But it still won't be evenly though, because this one look like it's bigger than those. Yeah, this one is bigger. I can look at it and tell it's bigger. But you know what? At the end of the day, y'all, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm still going to divide it by 10, and that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, we don't always be right on it, you know, when it comes to our caloric intake anyway. So it is what it is. I'm going to take off just one, keep one on while I cook. Yeah, that way I ain't got to keep changing gloves. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to take this one off. I eat when I'm not hungry, when I'm refueling or fueling my body. Because I exercise like I do in the mornings, you guys, I do 30 to 45 minutes on my Peloton bicycle, and then I do 10 to 25 minutes of weights. And I do a 5-minute post-ride stretch. So doing all that, I have to eat to refuel my body. If I don't, then what am I doing? I am not replenishing my muscles with the added protein that it needs to repair itself. Because when you're working out like that, you're stretching and tearing your muscles. You're breaking your muscles down. So you need to put protein in your body within 90 minutes, an hour and a half, so that you can repair your muscles. So that's why I eat breakfast. And normally when I work out, I be hungry, so I have to eat. Now, if I don't, then I'll crash. I'll be sitting around like no energy, just, you know, then it messes up your metabolism. And I don't want to do that. So if you want to do that, that's fine, to each his own. Now, if I was somebody that wasn't getting up in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, exercising, then knowing I'm not hungry, then yeah, I probably wouldn't eat breakfast right away. Like today. I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat until after almost 12 o'clock. But that's because I didn't exercise this morning. Yeah, we went to the track, and I ran around the track 3 minutes and 35 seconds. It took me to run around that track one time. I don't consider that exercise. No, that's not exercise for me. It may be exercise for somebody who don't run or never ran before or don't do all that cardio on the Peloton like I do. 3 minutes might be exercising, but it wasn't exercising. That was like a warm-up. Honestly. So that's why I was like, I don't have to replenish my body with anything because I feel like I really didn't do much. That's just me. Let's see. Correct, Twaun. Enjoy life. I'm aiming 80% health food, 20% indulge. You're going to see me eating both healthy and not so healthy. Hi, Trident. Why you eat innocent animals? I'm a meat eater. Tanya Bell say, I watched replay. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Hey, Linda, how are you? Kim say, I jogged and walked. I made it happen in spite of several obstacles. No excuses. Discipline is new name. Linda says, hey, Kim J. Everybody, good afternoon. You don't need more protein. You need to cut all the sugar and high-calorie foods. See the magic. I've been doing that, too. I've been cutting my sugar and calorie and all that, too. You can put the stuff over there. Yeah, just put it up there. Sorry, Mia, for your loss. I remember how I felt when my birds died. Oh, Mia lost. Somebody passed away? What happened? Did I miss something? Did I miss something with Mia? What did I miss? You saying sorry to Mia? I gave my comment too that I hope you get to read. Okay, Mia, I'll get to it. Hey, Harjarine, how are you? Kim J, I saw you this morning doing your thing as well. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get ready to put these on. I don't want to cook them too high, but I'm gonna get ready to put them on. Put a little oil, olive oil, in the pan. But yeah, you know, you gotta refuel your body. You just have to. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I was saying to Kim J, I was talking to Kim and I said, Kim, I only ate 1,300 and some calories. I said, but girl, I'm full. I had 100 and something grams of protein. I didn't meet the 140, but I had well over 100. And I said, I'm full. I'm just not. It was Wednesday, the day of my injection. I say, this is a case where I'm not gonna eat when I'm hungry. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Now, on Mondays, Tuesdays, them 2 days before it's time to get my injection, your girl be hungry. Okay, that shot don't really, yeah, it weans off. So I be making sure I get 140 and 160 grams of protein on those days. Because I'm like, this is a time for me to really, like Mounjaro Zepbound say, Charles say, go hard. I go hard on Mondays and Tuesdays because Mondays and Tuesdays, those are the days I have to challenge myself, y'all. I have to make sure I work out more because I know I'm going to eat more, you know, so I want to make sure I'm, you know, in a caloric deficit, so to speak, but I go over my 1,500, but I make sure I go over with nutrients, more nutrient dense foods, nutritional dense foods. That's what I'm trying to say. I make sure I'm getting in more protein, less carbs, you know, less fat on Mondays and Tuesdays, because I know those are days that the Zepbound ain't really zepping. Okay, that's when Twaun has to step up and start twinning, like Culturelle say, Twaun is twinning. Look, the Zepbound be zepping Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but come Monday and Tuesday, Twaun be twinning. Okay, I'm telling you, that's what be going down with me. I don't know about nobody else. I can't speak for everybody else. I can only speak for me. You know, everybody's journey is different. We all want to do different things. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, if I have not meeting my 1,500 caloric intake, I don't worry about it. Especially if I know I've already superseded my protein for the day and all that. If I haven't superseded my protein, then I'm going to eat something because I want to make sure I'm getting my minimum of 80, what my doctor said. But I'm the one that set a goal for me to do 100, and then I got to a point where I started superseding 100 and I started doing 120. Just what, a month and a half ago, I believe, is when I started trying to do 140 because I was watching Dr. Gupta on CNN, and he was saying take your body weight and divide it in half. And that's how much protein you should be eating. So really, I shouldn't be doing 140. I should be doing 134, according to Dr. Gupta. But I just said, you know what? Let me just keep it at 140. You know, because protein ain't going to, well, not for me. It's not going to hurt me. I know some people who have kidney problems and stuff like that, they can't have that much protein. That's why we can't judge people, because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's body is different. You know. Everybody can't ingest 140 grams of protein every day like I can. If I'm not hungry, say for instance, like today, I only ate half that cable bowl. Child, I thought I got that cable. I'm sorry to call y'all child. Woman and man, if I got that cable bowl on Monday, I'd have ate that whole bowl and all 6 pieces of that pita. But today I only ate half. Let me show you. I couldn't even eat the whole thing. I could not eat the whole thing. I never can eat the whole thing on Saturday if I go on a Saturday. I got 1 pita chip left in here. There's 6 pita chips. And it's not even a whole pita. So just so y'all know that. I'll put that here. And then here's my bowl. I make sure I got all the steak off of it. They put feta cheese on here, so most of the protein is from the steak and not the feta, because they don't put a lot of feta. But here's my bowl. See, I ate half. Got brown rice with the cabbage on it, and you know, all the little greens that they put on it, cucumber, all that stuff. Yeah, all that stuff that comes with it. Tomatoes. So yeah, I'll eat on it later. This will be my dinner. So I do need to add some protein to it because I believe when I tracked it, it came up to 49 grams of protein. Y'all know that's not enough at all. Okay, it's getting kind of hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the turkey in there. I don't want to get, I'm cooking it kind of low, y'all. I'm putting it on 2. I don't want it to get too hot because I don't know about y'all, but them Samsung stoves, they cook fast. And I don't want to burn my stuff up. So I'm going to go ahead and add the sausage to the fryer. I'm going to bring y'all over to So I put 6 in there. Now I told y'all I indulge on Sundays. So I went by Nothing Bundt Cakes. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that place before. You got something for me and my husband for tomorrow. Let me open it up. I don't know why they always put doggone stickers to close the bag up. I never had this one before. I went there looking for the pineapple one. They said they don't have the pineapple no more, so I got this one for me. This one is s'mores. It's something new, I guess they trying. So it's a bundt cake, but this is s'mores. So this is my indulgement for tomorrow after church. I'm not a baker, y'all. I don't bake. I do some pies every now and then, but I don't care to do all that. Then I got the vanilla for my husband. It's like a pound cake, y'all. So he has the classic vanilla. And I got the s'mores. So yeah. Let me see, what did I miss? Oh, her cat died. Oh, Mia, I'm so sorry you lost your cat. Hey, Loretta, how are you? He was a really big emotional support to you. I can imagine. There's 23 people give Twaun. Yes, give him a thumbs up. Hey, how are you? Mr. Brandon from the VA. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Huh? For the other house or this one? Oh, okay. Husband want to be a handyman today. Good, glad to be here. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, Brandon, I decided to make some turkey sausage instead of trying to buy some. Wait. Hey, you gonna fix it right now? I'm back. Yeah, so I decided to make some sausages because I do not want to eat them pork sausages with all them calories. Because I'm going to tell you what happened. Monday and Tuesday, I seem to eat a lot more because the life of the medicine has went down. So that's why I'm doing these turkey sausages. Because if I eat 2 of them pork sausages, that's 340 calories. That's just too much. And I'm pretty sure, like, let me see something here. These are 1 pound. So let's just say I made 5. And according to this is 4 servings. But I used 5 servings out of this 4. So 4 servings was 230 calories. So we really need to, I got to do the math. So basically, if I'm doing 5 servings instead of 4 servings, it's probably about 180, 190 calories versus that 340 that I'll be having for my breakfast meat, for my sandwich. 17 fat, 19 protein. So it'll probably be about maybe 17 grams of protein for the 1 patty versus the 19. So what I'll do, y'all, since now I know that, the next time, instead of making 5 patties, maybe I'll make 4. So I can make sure I'm getting in the whole 230 calories and the 19 protein. I don't know why I didn't look at that from the beginning. But I don't know, this might be just enough. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, let me bring y'all over here. I got to do better, y'all. I'm cooking and ain't even showing y'all. Let me come over here. Now I'm going to add the other ones in here now that I have some more room. And of course, this turkey kind of makes its own grease. That's why y'all see that extra fluid in there. That's why I ain't put too much olive oil in there. So I still have that one. I still have that one that's left that I'm gonna eat today. Put it on my bowl so I can have more protein. And so I think I only have 49 protein, so I need 31 more grams of protein to hit my 80. So we already know this is a little less than 19. So I'm still gonna need another 12 or 13 more grams of protein from somewhere to go along my cable bowl. But I'm gonna cook this last one and I'm gonna taste a piece of it while we're on live. And then when I get ready to eat my cable bowl later, then I'll eat the rest of it. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit more. I don't like to go too high on this thing because honey, this stove cooks super fast. Super duper fast. beef stew boiling down. When it get really, really tender, then that's when I add my vegetables to it. I'm gonna add some onion, bell pepper, celery, carrots and potatoes. That's what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna make no thick gravy on it, because I don't want all that thick gravy. And then I'll cook the cabbage to go along with it, and we'll do some brown rice. I'll get up in the morning and I'll cook the cabbage in the morning, and I'll cook the brown rice in the morning, and the cornbread for my husband. He gotta have him some cornbread. I'll do that in the morning. But the big thing that take the longest is the beef stew, so I'm getting the beef stew out the way today. So in the morning before we go to church, then I'll just come in here and I'll take the beef stew out of the refrigerator, sit it on the stove, so it can, you know, kind of get room temperature. Won't take so long to heat up when we come home from church. And I'll go ahead and throw the rice on, cook the cabbage, throw the cornbread in the oven. You know, they don't take long for cornbread and cabbage and rice to cook. 30 minutes, that's done. So I'll do that in the morning, you know, before I get dressed for church. So when we come home, he can eat him a nice Southern soul food meal, and he don't have to be complaining anymore to my daughters, telling them, your mama don't cook no more. I didn't realize I can do these things. You didn't realize you can do, going through the support of missing your pet. You love turkey sausage, you just add a lot of sage. Oh, I should have added some sage to it, and I got some sage. I didn't add any sage. Maybe next time I try sage. I did put some pink Himalayan salt, some garlic, some onion granulates, and oregano. I didn't think about sage. Oh, I bet you that's really good with that sage in it. That's what I'm going to do the next time, Brandon. I'm going to put some sage. Yes. Hey, Sandra. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm just pressing down the sausage just a little bit, y'all. Get some of that extra grease, extra fat out of them before I take them out. Y'all know it don't take long for these sausages to cook. It don't take long for turkey and stuff to cook. I don't want to overcook them because I'm going to have to heat them again when I get ready to add them to my breakfast sandwich. So they thick too. I should have made them a little flatter. I know next time, make them a little flatter, Twaun. These kind of thick. Okay, so now my last one, I'm going to put it over here on the side, so I won't get it mixed up with the other ones, because it is a little bigger than the other ones. Not much, but it's a little bigger. Oh, this one I want to flip right. There you go. All right. day. Relaxing. I don't have much to do today. I'm gonna throw some clothes in a washer, wash some towels and rags, and wash up my workout clothes, and I'm gonna relax for the rest of the day. Looks delicious, and you have very nice pots and pans. Oh, thank you. You good? I am good making homemade sausage. Yes, making homemade sausage. Hi, Linda. How are you? I was sharing with everybody that I decided to make some homemade sausage because I had this breakfast sandwich. Male B has turned me on to those Arnold's keto thin rolls. And I used to buy those multi-grain rolls from Arnold's, but I never knew they had keto. And guess what? Now that she don't turn me on to it, and I like them, I can't find them no more. I went to Wendy's, they don't have them. I went to 2 Publix near me, they don't have them. I'm like, what the hell, what's going on? I got used to some and now I can't find them. So I'm going to have to go up to the front, ask the manager, hey, what's going on? I need some more Arnold thin, the keto kind. So I ate the last one, and I've been making breakfast sandwich. So after eating like 3 of them, you know, with the chicken sausage, I kind of got tired of chicken sausage and I wanted something different. So I took out these pork sausage that I bought for my husband, and I started, you know, cooking them. And as I'm cooking them, I'm scanning everything, you know, put in my tracker. And I noticed when I put 2 of them in there, it said 340 calories. I said, 340 calories? What? I took them things out the frying pan so fast, I didn't even turn it on the other side to cook the other side. And I put them in a bowl. I was just showing everybody at the beginning of the live. And I told my husband he can eat them because I was like, let me just eat my chicken sausage again. Because the chicken sausage, I had 4 of them, and 4 of them is only 100 calories versus 340. You see what I'm saying? I saved myself 240 calories that I could put somewhere else. And way less saturated fat and way less fat. So I said, you know what? Let me make some turkey sausage because I don't like a lot of turkey sausage. I've tried a lot of different turkey sausages. I just don't like them. Jimmy Dean, I will eat them. They taste a lot better, but it's kind of hard to find Jimmy Dean sausage patties. I can find them when I go to Sam's Club, but I didn't feel like going away to Sam's Club, and I was already in Publix. So my mind was like, oh, I saw they had the butterball turkey for 2 for $7. 2 packages like this for $7. So I said, oh, let me get that and make my own. And so that's what I'm doing now. Making my own. And as we can see, one of these patties is going to be less than 200 calories. So that is awesome. And these are nice size, so I'll put just one on my breakfast sandwich because they fit. They're thick. They're not so large when it's coming around, but they fit. Need some thick bad babies too. Okay, so I'm going to take these out. Like I said, I don't want to overcook them. I brought this little thing from Dollar Tree, but it keeps coming out. I need to buy another one. Everything at Dollar Tree is cheap and pricing, cheap and quality as well. I'm gonna flatten this one down a little bit more. And this one here that I'm gonna eat for today is larger than this one. Way larger. I'm gonna turn it on low, let that cook a little bit more, but I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. It smells good too. It smells so good, y'all. These are my turkey sausages. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let those cool off. And once they cool off, then I'm gonna leave about 3 of them in a container so I can have for my breakfast to make little sandwiches this week. And the other ones I'm gonna put in the freezer in a freezer bag. Let's see. Look, let me show y'all the breads that I have. This is the bread that I got from Aldi that I'm still eating on right here. Keto friendly bread. It's pretty good. I have never tried this bread before. Like I said, I went looking for the Arnold Thins. I couldn't find them. So I saw that Arnold's had keto seeded bread. Have y'all ever tried this one? These are some small loaves, but we'll try it. And this is 50 calories for one slice, 2 fat, 0 saturated fat, 10 carbs, 8 fiber for one slice, 5 protein. So with me just eating 2 slices of this with a sandwich, that's 10 protein by itself, 16 fiber, wow, and 100 calories. That's not bad. Eat one of these sausages with it. This 10 protein. This should give me about maybe 17 protein. So that's 27. Then when I add my cheese to it, that's 3 more protein. Yeah. 17, 20, 30. Did I say 10? Yeah. So that'll give me 30 grams of protein. That won't be bad at all. So yeah, so these are the breads I'm going to have. Now this bread here from Aldi, one slice is 35 calories, y'all. 10 fiber. 10 carbs, 10 fiber. So it 0 net carbs. 4 protein for one slice. But this is way less. 2 is 75. 2 of this one is 100. But I don't think they had the seeded kind. So I don't know. I'm going to try and see which is best for me. Let me take this out. It's starting to smell. I don't want to burn it up. Yep, it's starting to burn a little bit. See, it got dark a little bit on that side. We'll take it off the heat. Okay. So this is what we're working with, y'all. Let me put this bread up. So yeah, so I'll have these in the morning. Instead of using mayo on my sandwiches now, I've been doing avocado. I just throw away 3 avocados because they went bad so fast. So I said, you know what? Let me go buy some of these little avocado cups. So I try to keep these cups in the refrigerator, but I had eaten all of them up, so I would have got some regular avocado. I like to use these avocado cups because they don't turn so fast. And I saw they had this one kind that said no preservatives. So I said maybe next time I'll try the other kind to see what it tastes like. But I like these little avocado cups. I call them avocado cups. It's guacamole. Guacamole cups. And I used to put a half of one on my sandwich, but now I put a whole one. And a whole one is 80 calories, 8 fat, 1 saturated fat, 4 fiber, and 5 carbs, 1 protein. So, yeah. In the mornings, I try to use that now instead of using mayo. So, yeah, that's what I do. So, I have one of these. 1 sausage, 2 pieces of bread, 1 slice of cheese, and then I'll do a half a cup of egg white. I like egg white with my sandwiches and stuff because they give me less fat and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is what I'll be having for at least 3 days for my breakfast, you guys. And just think, with all that fiber in this bread and this guacamole, it's like I'm meeting my fiber goals. Like if I eat 2 of these, I'm gonna eat the rest of this bread first because this bread is older. 2 slices is 20 grams of fiber. 1 of these is 4. So that's 24 fiber right here. Y'all know my fiber goal is 25 for the day according to my doctor, my minimum goal. But I have been trying to eat at least 35 every day because as I thought about, you know, we had a discussion about it, and Mel B was saying that her doctor told her 45. I'm like, wow, that's a lot. But I said, let me aim and see if I can do that. And I did. A couple times I've eaten a 45. But sometimes it's kind of hard to get that whole 45 in. So I said, well, let me just shoot for 35. Then if I go over, I go over. Because some people say you eat too much fiber, you'll have diarrhea and all that stuff. And I didn't want to experience all that. So I said, well, let me just do 35. And then if I eat 45 some days, and I do, I'm just not going to shoot for it every day. But what made me think about it, when Mel was telling us, I said, you know what? On a GLP-1 journey, they tell you to do the 25. But when you research it, 25 is what you should be using anyway, regardless if you want a GLP-1 journey or not. Healthy fiber goal is 25 for female, 35 for a male. And I don't understand why is that. Why the male have to eat more fiber than the female? I have no idea, you guys. But that's what it say. So I'm like, well, let me just eat what the males eat because at the end of the day, we all human blood run through all our veins the same. So why they gotta eat more than we do? I don't know. But anyway, so I said, well, I'll just do 35. Because I thought about that, and then I thought about, well, if normal person who's not on a GLP-1 medication has to eat 25, I should be eating more than 25 because I'm on this medication that slows down, for one, my digestive system. So I need something to kind of help me because it slows down the digestive system, and then for some reason we deal with constipation. So we know the more fiber you eat, it helps you in that area of constipation. So I said, why not just go ahead and increase it a little bit? So that's what I've been doing. I've been shooting for 35. What are your fiber goals? Comment down below, let me know. Y'all, Tamiko did a video showing these Quaker rice cakes, and I brought some, and I ain't opened the things yet, Lord. What is the date on these things? Oh, good. It say eat before July 30th. So I got time. Tamiko did a video, y'all. She had apple. She had the apple rice cakes, and she put peanut butter on it. And then she put some flax seeds or chia seeds or something. That thing looked so good. But I could not find the apple ones in my store, but they had the caramel. So I said I was gonna eat them for breakfast, and I ain't opening things up yet. I'm gonna leave them on my counter. I'm not gonna put them up. I'm gonna try to include them in my breakfast one day this week, or either for a snack. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make me a snack. Put some peanut butter on it and some flax seed, and put it in a little sandwich bag and take it for work for my snack one day. Only thing about it, there's no protein in this. It's less than 1 gram. Fiber, 0 fiber, 11 carbs. So you gotta add fiber to it. You gotta add protein to it if you want to have it for a snack. That's the only thing about it. But this is the whole grain. It's 5 grams of whole grain per cake. I'm gonna leave it on the counter so it won't disappear in that closet and we don't went bad. I'm gonna leave it on the counter so I know that I need to be eating on that. This right, y'all. I'm just letting that turkey sausage cool off some before I taste it. That's what I'm doing. Just letting it cool down. The girl don't want to burn her mouth. I do not want to burn my mouth. Oh, let me show y'all my beef stew. While we waiting, it's cooling down. I'm gonna taste a piece of that sausage on the end so y'all can see firsthand my thoughts once I taste it. So here's my beef stew, y'all. When I cook my beef stew, I add water, of course. I add vinegar to help tenderize the meat. And I put all the seasonings in here that is normally inside of Body of Complete. Except this is my version of Body of Complete with less sodium and no MSG. And it smells good. Smells good, smells good, smells good. So that's what I'll be having for Sunday dinner tomorrow. What y'all cooking for Sunday dinner? Are y'all going out to eat? Or will y'all be cooking? All right, y'all. Ooh, nice and brown and juicy. Y'all saw a little juice pop up. Nice and juicy, nice and juicy. Nice and juicy, y'all. Nice and juicy. Nice and juicy. See, I didn't cook it too. I didn't overcook them. I can taste that oregano. I can taste that onion and garlic. And it's not salty. Now, Brandon got me thinking. Talking about some sage. Oh my God, that probably. You know what? Let me try some. I'm gonna put some sage on a little small piece. I got some sage in here somewhere. I got so much seasoning in here, y'all. Here go the sage right here. All right, Brandon. Let me try it with some sage. Ground sage. And this comes from Aldi. It say Aldi twice as nice on the bike. This is from Aldi. Oops. Hope I ain't put too much. Let me shake some of it off. Not bad, Brandon. You on to something here. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That's what's up. Well, maybe I'll sprinkle some sage on top of the sausage on my sandwich when I get ready to eat it. That's what I'll do. Oops. Put some on there. That tastes good. I ain't never had sage before on the sausage that I know of. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon, you be home cooking like that, man? You be cooking? Brandon, you be cooking? Is Brandon still on here? Yeah, this sausage is good, y'all. I'll taste another little piece. So I'll put more sage on it. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break it up in more pieces. It's busting. It's good. Mm-hmm. Put in the microwave with my cable. So I'm gonna put the rest of that sausage on my cable bowl. I'm gonna eat that tonight. So, do I have a calculator? My calculator on my phone up there. I don't think I have a calculator on my iPad. Or do I? Somebody do me a oh, no, that's TV remote. I say go on. Somebody divide. Somebody multiply 230. Let me see. Wait, let me see. Calories per serving, 230. 4 serving. 230 times 4 is what, y'all? It's not quite 1,000. Somebody got a calculator? I don't think I got a calculator. Let me go. Let me see something. Let me do an online calculator. Trying to see how many calories that is. 230 times 4. Oops. Calculator. Come on, calculator. Online calculator. Okay, here we go. 230 times 4, because it's 4 servings in 1 pack, is 920. So we're going to take this 920 and divide it by 5. Okay, so 1 sausage is 184 calories. See the difference versus that 340 that I was finna eat when I cooked them 2 patties out of there. And this one of these patties is the same size as those other patties, y'all. Only thing different is that these are thicker, so it's just like I'm eating 2 of them. And so let me see about the protein. I feel like some on my eye. Okay, let's do the protein. How do I clear this calculator out? I think I clear it out like this. Yeah. Okay. So it's 19 times 4 equals 76 divided by 5 equals 15. Okay, so this is 15 grams of protein. So when I do 2 slices of that bread, that'll give me, I think the Aldi bread was 4 protein per slice, so that'll be 8. 8 plus 5 is 23, so it'll give me 23.2. But when I eat it with that Arnold's keto bread, it was 5 protein per slice, which is 10. Yeah, it was 10. So that'll give me 25 protein. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Because by the time I add the egg to it, and the avocado, and the cheese, oh yeah, we're looking at probably a good 40-some grams of protein for the sandwich. That's what's up. So yeah, y'all, I have successfully made turkey sausage. Let's see. Mia say, I was talking about making my own. Oh, let me go back up. I missed some comments. Let me go back. Linda say, hi, Twaun. Hey, Linda. Hi, Latanya. How are you? Harjarine say 25 or more. Yep, 25 or more. Good. That's good. That's your goal, 25 or more? That's awesome. Latanya says, my nutrition told me 25. Good. That's what my dietitian told me, and my physician told me 25 as well. Mia said, I was talking about making my own sausage. Oh, good, Mia. Lasagna. Yeah, that'd be good to use this for lasagna, too. I'm having my youngest boy over today, making him butter swim biscuits, sausage and gravy, his favorite. Oh, wow. Awesome. I haven't had no sausage and gravy in a long time, girl. I used to love me some sausage and gravy on top of a biscuit. Mia says, Sage is great in sausage. Look how slim you look, girl. Oh, I do. I look slim. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Hadjarine said 920. Oh, thank you, Hadjarine. I didn't see it. Hey, Perpetta, Zimba, how are you? Zavimba, how are you? A lot better calories. Yes, Mia. Big difference. Yes, Harjarine. Jamie says, way to go, making good choices. Thank you, Jamie. And this is what this lifestyle journey is all about. I've been on this journey, you guys, over 2 years. 2 years and almost 4 months. And it took this long for me to decide, Twaun, make your own. Y'all see how easy that was? I would have been done with this sausage a long time ago. I've been on live a whole hour. That's because I've been talking to y'all. But if I was just in here by myself, I'd have been done making that sausage in what, probably 15 minutes? Yeah. Probably about 15 minutes. I was going to put these sausages in a Ziploc bag, but I forgot I have these containers. These containers, you can put them in the freezer as well. I'm going to get a larger one for the freezer. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, I am so proud of myself. Like I said, I'm gonna put 3 in the refrigerator because I plan to have this at least 3 days. Cause probably after 3 days, then I'm gonna get bored with it. I'm gonna get something else. You know what? I just thought about it, y'all. I forgot I brought these. So I gotta eat this too. Only thing I don't like about these is that they're only 4 in a bag. But this is the blueberry, and they so good, y'all. I put that honey pecan, Philadelphia cream cheese on top. So good. But I'm almost out of it. I have just a little bit left, so I was thinking about putting some peanut butter on it one morning and have that. But these are 14 grams of protein, 3 fat, 1 saturated fat, 36 carbs, but 29 fiber. So really, it's like you only getting 7 carbs. But these are so good. I don't remember which one of my sunrays told me about these, but thank you. I know Darium told me about the solar bread, but somebody, it was a female, mentioned about the blueberry that they purchased these from Publix, and that's why I got this from Publix. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have probably 2 of these for breakfast this week and 3 of those. Because I had already planned to do that 3 times. That's what I'm going to do. So I can mix it up. So when y'all see me do my pack my bags with me this week, you're going to see one when I do the blueberry and one when I do the turkey. Because I'll probably do 2. I usually do like 2 pack my bags with me in 1 week. So yeah. So yeah, that's what your girl will be having. That's what I will be having, y'all. Put my spatula up, but I need to get something else. I'll use a spoon. So I'm going to take 3 of these, put them in here. Because there's going to need to be freezing those since I know I'm going to eat them this week. I'm not putting the lid on y'all because I want them to still cool off. Then I'm going to put these in here, the large one, and these will go in the freezer. Now, don't get me wrong. When I saw these, I did see some that had lesser fat, but I wanted some with some fat in it, so I did the 85 lean and the 15% fat. I could have got some that was what, 93% lean, I think, but I was like, I want a little bit of fat in my life. Just a little bit of oil, just a little bit of oil. You know, and this is better than what I've been doing, so I'm gonna leave one of these out just so I can scan it and track it and everything. So yeah, not bad, y'all. I think what I'm gonna do the next time I make it, I'm gonna make 8 instead of 10, since it's 4 servings in one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But thank y'all so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. So what are your plans for later today? There's 19 people on here. I got 17 likes. 2 more people. Go ahead and like the video real quick. Give your girl a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. I appreciate that. But yeah, so with that being said, you guys, I'm just gonna let these cool, let my beef continue to simmer down a little bit because I'm cooking it real low. And then I'll add my vegetables to it, my onions, celery, bell pepper, carrots, and potatoes. Let that finish, and like I said, in the morning, I'll do my cornbread, my cabbage, and my rice. And that would be dinner. My husband usually like yellow rice with his stew. I don't think I got no yellow rice. Let me see. I know I got brown, y'all. I keep me some brown rice. I got brown, regular brown rice and jasmine brown rice. Do I have any yellow in here? Lord, I got a small thing of yellow. Barely in there. I gotta go to the store and get some. I just thought about that. I don't know why I didn't tell him to get some yellow rice. Right out. Cause he like yellow rice. That just came to my mind. I might do a pot of yellow rice and a small pot of brown for me. But I'll eat some yellow rice. Look, I could cook some brown rice, y'all, and put some cumin in it and make it yellow. That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you, Twaun, for thinking about that. Yep. I got some cumin and I got some turmeric. I'm gonna put that in and make some yellow rice. Make some brown yellow rice. He ain't gonna know the difference. He's not gonna know the difference. I will be going to my granddaughter's play at 4 p.m. and then to the park. Oh wow. Jamisha Kelly says she's got a graduation party later today. Okay. Who graduating? Your run was very inspiring. Great work. Thank you, Jamie. Date night. Oh, shucks now. Date night with the fiance. Oh, well, you enjoy yourself, honey. Enjoy yourself. Nice, nice, nice. My husband decided he want to be a handyman today, y'all. I don't know. He said he going somewhere to go get some gate company. Because when the hurricane came last year, our gate, my husband forgot to tie back both of the gates. And so we had some fence damage and one of the gates popped off. Well, my husband and my neighbor next door, they went out there and they fixed the fence with no problem, but they couldn't repair the gate. So my husband called a few gate companies to come out to fix the one gate. Do you know, we could not find a gate company because everybody was so booked, you know, because of, it was a mess. Let's just say that it was a mess here in Florida. So they was like so booked. And so finally the one company that said they was gonna come out, they never did come out. Like they said they was. So my husband, you know, called them and they said, well, we're not gonna come out because the job isn't big enough for us. They wanted to come out and do a larger job so they could make more money. So I told my husband, I said, you know, I don't think it's so much that the job isn't large enough for them. I think what it is because our surrounding areas is really, really bad. It has a lot of damage and ours is very minor. They rather go and prepare, you know, the fence and gates of people, you know, with larger yards or larger damage so they can make more money. That's something I could think of. So yeah, so my husband decided that he wanted to be a handyman. He was around there at the rental property changing out the plugs and stuff. So he decided that he wanted to be a handyman today, so I got to see him fix this gate. Because he tried to fix it before, but now he realized he need a new pole, I guess. So I don't know, we'll see. My neighbor's son graduated from high school. Oh, wow, awesome, awesome. So where is he going off? Is he going off to college? He has plans for college, military. I love it, I love it. Kim, you laughing at me talking about Clayton trying to be a handyman. Because my husband is not handy, y'all. He is not a handyman. My husband does like sports stuff. He works in parks and recreation, so he does, you know, the sports, the fields, you know, the baseball fields. He does irrigation, that type of stuff, lawn stuff, you know. That man don't do no work like that. And he out there talking about he finna go to a pole place, a gate place, get a pole to fix the gate. I'm like, okay, this is going to be interesting. So I'm gonna try to do the best I can to stay my like happy self out his way and let him do what he gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, you guys, and yeah, I'm gonna put up my vegetables after a while, and so I can add them to that beef stew, and I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining Traces of Twaun's Life. Y'all know it. Y'all know the drill. I love y'all. I love y'all life. I love y'all. All right, you guys. Make sure y'all like the video on your way out. Give me a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. Graduation announcement at a party. The next step in his life. Oh, that'd be nice. Okay, good. It got to be something big for them to want to announce it at the party. So that's great. Good afternoon and good evening, everyone. I'm getting ready to leave, Linda. Oh my goodness, I'm getting ready to leave. Have a great evening, you guys. All right, bye-bye.